Hello there. Today I've come to a place called Hardwick in Derbyshire. It's a 2,000 acre estate. I'll spin the camera around so you can see. I bought some bread today just to feed the ducks and geese what are here on the lake. It's actually a good excuse to test the 4K 120. Yeah, we can't leave you out, can we? Here. They're all well fed now anyway. So let's get to some tests now. Like I say, I've come to Hardwick, this 2,000 acre estate. There's just, look at this overspill. Like I said, we've had a lot of rain lately. So they've made this to channel it off the water from here. All this lake gets pretty full. It's very windy today. Where I'm situated down at Hardwick at minute, it's like there's several ponds. I'm at the bottom pond, so it's not too windy. It's just picking up as you can hear, so I'm going to have to switch to the external mic now. That's it, I've gone over to the external mic now. Just a little test here. The wind really is blowing this way, so I know from previous tests that this really shelters the wind. A nice waterfall down here. Let's do some more 4K 120 frames. It's always good to test it when it's as windy as this, to see how the windshield deflects the wind there. Up to now I'm really pleased with it. I think it really does do a good job. I'm going to try the wide angle lens, which brings it from a standard 20mm down to a 15mm lens, so you get more of a wider frame. The only drawback is you get a bit distorted edges, they're not vertical. And I'm also going to test the active track. I've just updated it today to the latest firmware, so I'm hoping when I disappear behind trees that it follows me this time, as in the last two tests previously it struggled to find me. So I'm going to give that some more in-depth testing today. And there's also a glamour mode on here. I'm going to get onto that one. Let's just see what that looks like. What is that? I'm looking at my screen. On the actual Pocket 3 it's just a normal face, mine. But as you can see, it really isn't on here. That's just weird. Right, just show you that. You can clearly see that that's got me, look. It's got the green box around me. I can clearly see what I'm doing. Right. So even going at 15 meters distance, it still gets me. I can still see. Now I'd say I'm at least 20 meters and I can see it's still got me. That's pretty impressive that that's still following me well over 20 meters away. Now I'm going to test the limits of the gimbal. I'm going to walk all the way around it. It's not going to track me all the way around it. I don't think so, but let's just hope it does. Here we go. Oh, very, very good. That is very impressive. It actually spins. There you go, and it loses you there. Another thing what's impressive with DJI over other models is the lag. There's no lag in that. You see that? It's in real time. And no matter how far you go away with the Mimo app, there's no lag. On the GoPro ones with the app, you'd get at least a 1.5 second, 2 second lag. So you'd like turn, then you'd turn. So that could throw you out sometimes, but again, well done DJI to keep this in sync. Okay, while I'm here, let me do a little creative shot. Here we go. Just going to test out the wide angle lens now. It's a magnetic stick on. Either side of this lens is just two magnetic strips, and they just snap straight onto the front of the camera lens. The Pocket 3 camera lens at standard is 20mm. This reduces it down to 15mm wide angle lens. So I've got the tree at this side of me here. Good example. Snap that on. You can already see I've got a much wider angle there. I'll snap that back off. Keep your eye on the tree. It's as though it's moving close towards me, isn't it? And again. I'm very determined for the camera system when I walk behind a tree to then pick me up. I know you can do this, DJI, because you can do it on the Mavic 3 Pro. You're DJI, so you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, that's no problem. You're showing off now. You will pick me up as I walk past the tree. Ah, come on. Come on. Pick me up, come on. No? No, I just can't do it. Maybe in a future update they'll add that on. I do think they will actually, because it was saying with the drones, they were great at active track. Nearly had my eye out there. They were great at active track, but just not quite there. And each update got better and better, as they do. And it actually does follow you. If you go behind a tree with a drone, it kind of detects where you're going to be next, and that's what software is inside there. It knows, it's ever so clever, it knows that you're going that way, so it kind of looks out for you, and as you then pass that tree, it'll pick you straight back up. So piss off. Back in the olden days, obviously there was no electric for fridges and things, so they had these ice houses, which are pretty cool. That's a good low light test. And this is the entrance to the ice house. Again, a nice low light test. And that's the hole I was just looking down. And that's all the way down. Nice little overflow stream here. You know what's coming next? 4K 120 frames. Here we go. Articles just on the top of the hill there. Only one thing for it. Instead of filming it all the way up, which will take a long time, you've guessed it. Well, let's do another hyperlapse. Keep talking into this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? So we've reached the top. I've had to take my hat off because I'm quite warm now after that, even though we did get up in about 5 seconds. And these lovely cobblestone paths. You know what it's time for? 1080/30, 4 times digital. Brace yourself. Right, I've enabled active track again. Nothing to disappear around this time. So I'm just going to see how good it is. A speed test! I lost my scent then. A bit advanced that time. Not too fast. It's not bad. Through the twigs, trees. Has it got me? Yeah. Comes up to it. Yeah, it's not bad. If anybody's behind me, I look rather strange, aren't I? Here we go. Not like I'd ever vlog like this. So why am I doing it? I'm just testing it. Oh, I think that kept up with me. About coming really close, just squatting up and down. See it top and bald head there beautifully. There we go. It's a bit too fast for it. Nice and steady. Like I'm hanging on a cliff, look. Help! Don't! No! Right, here in this well, I found some straight edges, as you can see, both sides. So this is a good comparison test to the standard 20mm lens against the 15mm wide angle lens. Here we go. Can you see that? It's not too bad. So that's on, taking them off, and back on. It's closed today. Look how magnificent this place is. This is a low light testing place. I don't know what they're called, but they used to like hand pump them to get oxygen into the fire. That's the original as well. Now this is very dark up here. Ooh, a bit too dark actually. In fact, let me just get my torch out. So I've had to get torch out because, well, can't even see. This is the stairs. Yeah, we're going to have to put light on. I'll end up falling down here. There we go. So this is with the low light mode switched on. I'll just walk down here. And this is actually pitch black now, so that's pretty good. And now this is filming in normal mode with the low light mode switched off. Yeah, you can tell the difference. What I'm doing a lot is using the face tracking system, which is keeping a good job keeping me centre framed. You can't see the little green box which is surrounding my face unless I take the Mimo app. But it does, it's really good because if you're talking away and your hand slips down here, it's still got my centre frame. My hat's had to go back on now because it's cold again. So I'm going to turn around into the brunt of the wind now, and this is the 50-mile-an-hour gust, so this is going to be the best test I've had yet on the mic. Here we go. That's really blowing at me now. So if this is clear and you can hear me without any wind coming through, this is absolutely amazing, to be honest, because it's really blowing at my face. So as you can see, it's really windy. So I'm going to spin round into the wind. Wind's behind me. That's full brunt of it. Whoa! Nearly blew me over. So I'm really hoping that this is... I should imagine you get a little bit of wind noise through this because it's really blowing now. But let's just see what it's like. In fact, in comparison, I'm going to switch to the internal mic right now so you can see. Here we go. And that's just to show you without the external mic there. This is the internal mic on the Pocket 3. The wind's really howling and it's starting to rain quite a bit now, so let's get under shelter under some trees because it's just not waterproof whatsoever. So that's another test of the internal mic versus the external mic. I'll do another one of these creative shots. It's a really good internal microphone on the Pocket 3. Just like on the Pocket 2, there's microphones all the way around it. That gate I came through at the top. I'm just going to do another hyperlapse all the way to it. Here we go. I love these shots with reflection in the water. We've been testing again low light capabilities, depth of field, wide angle lens, slow motion. That 4K 120 is quite good. Gimbal stability, the active track 6, and overall quality of the camera lens as usual. So I'm just coming to the end of it now, just nearly back at the car. So again, if you like videos like this, I'm always going to be posting videos in the near future. Every time updates come out, anything new. Drones, ground cameras, how-tos, and also on my travels I'll show you some interesting sites near where I live. If you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Bye for now.